Hi, I'm Nina, and I never thought my small home baking business would turn into such a nightmare. 2 years ago, I started baking from my kitchen. Just a simple setup with basic equipment and a genuine passion for making people happy through food. Those chocolate chip cookies smell amazing, Nina. The kid's going to be thrilled today. That's how I first met Emma. This adorable little girl with bright eyes and the sweetest smile. She was peeking over my front yard fence while I was bringing in grocery bags. Would you like to try one? They're fresh from the oven. Mom says I need to ask permission first. Karen, can I have one of Nina's cookies? Karen walked over, perfectly styled hair and designer yoga pants. Oh, you must be the new baker everyone's talking about. I've heard such good things about your treats. That was 6 months ago. Karen became one of my regular customers, always ordering treats for Emma's school events and birthday parties. The other neighborhood kids would stop by after school, and I'd always have samples ready. Their parents loved that I used organic ingredients and was careful about allergies. Nina, these cupcakes are incredible. Could you make them for Emma's class party next week? Things were great until last month. Karen started asking more questions, getting weirdly specific about my recipes. What exactly do you put in these? Emma's been more energetic lately. Just regular ingredients, Karen. Sugar might make kids a bit hyper. No, it's something else. Are you licensed? Inspected? The questions kept coming, and Karen's tone changed. She'd watch me like a hawk when other kids came by for samples. Children, maybe you should wait for your parents before eating those. Everything fell apart at the neighborhood block party last weekend. I brought my signature rainbow sugar cookies, the ones every kid loves. Emma had just taken a bite when Karen stormed over. My daughter's been having stomach aches. Now I know why. You're putting something in these treats. The music stopped. Everyone stared. Karen, what are you talking about? They're just cookies. Just cookies? Then why is Emma sick every time she eats them? I've been tracking it. You're poisoning these children. Emma looked confused, cookie still in hand. But Mom, my tummy only hurts when— Don't eat that! Karen knocked the cookie from Emma's hand, causing her to burst into tears. Everyone, keep your kids away from her food. She's been slowly poisoning our children. The block party turned into chaos. Parents grabbed their kids, whispers spread like wildfire, and my perfect little business started crumbling before my eyes. As I stood there, watching Karen comfort a crying Emma while shooting daggers at me with her eyes, I knew my life was about to become a living hell. I stared at the police cruiser parked outside my house, my hands shaking as I opened the door. Ma'am, I'm Detective Martinez. We've received concerning reports about your home baking business. This is insane. I've had nothing but happy customers for 2 years. My phone kept buzzing with hate messages. Karen had gone on a social media rampage, posting on every neighborhood group. Look at these comments, Detective. They're calling me a monster, sharing my address. We advise against engaging on social media. Document everything. My friend Tom rushed over, clutching his food safety inspector badge. Nina, have you seen the news? The TV showed Karen outside the hospital, mascara running down her face. My precious Emma is sick because of that woman's treats. She couldn't stand that my daughter preferred my baking. She's trying to destroy my reputation as a mother. What? Karen barely bakes. This is about her being jealous. She's been ranting at the PTA meetings, Tom said, going on about how all the kids prefer your treats, how Emma begs for your cookies instead of hers. Emma's been admitted to the hospital. Want to explain? I haven't been near her since the block party. This is crazy. My security camera app pinged. Karen was lurking by my garbage bins. Detective, look at this. She's snooping around my property. Officers caught Karen red-handed with opened bags of flour and suspicious powder. Step away from the bins, ma'am. I'm collecting evidence. She's hiding the proof of what she did to my baby. By contaminating a potential crime scene? Tom watched the officers lead Karen away. This looks like someone trying to frame you. The timing's too perfect. My phone lit up with a text from Emma's father. Nina, you need to know something. Karen's been acting strange ever since your business took off. She's always competed with other moms, but this is different. The kids at Emma's school keep asking for your treats, Tom added. Karen tried selling her own baking at the school fair last month. Nobody bought any. Detective Martinez looked thoughtful. We'll need to talk to the other parents about Karen's recent behavior. This isn't looking like food poisoning anymore. Dr. Morris paced her office, reviewing Emma's medical charts while Detective Martinez and I waited. I've been Emma's doctor for 3 years. These stomach issues only started recently, specifically after school bake sales or parties. That's when Karen would buy my treats. No, look at these dates. The symptoms appear when Emma eats at home, not at school events. Detective Martinez leaned forward. What exactly are you seeing, doctor? I ran comprehensive tests after Emma came in yesterday. She's showing signs of mild but consistent ipecac poisoning. Ipecac? The stuff that makes you throw up? Exactly. It's dangerous if misused. I'm legally obligated to report suspected poisoning. My phone buzzed. A text from Tom. Security footage shows something important. Get to your place ASAP. At my house, Tom had my laptop open. Watch this footage from 3 nights before each reported incident. The screen showed Karen sneaking around my porch at 2 a.m., tampering with my delivery boxes. She was setting you up, Nina, adding ipecac to your cookies before giving them to Emma. Those were my cookie boxes for the school fundraiser. Detective Martinez made a call. I need a warrant for Karen Williams' residence immediately. There's more, Dr. Morris said over speakerphone. During our private consultation, Emma told me something concerning. Mommy says I have to eat the special cookies at home. She says they're from Nina, and if I tell anyone they taste funny, I can't go to dance class anymore. The school principal called, Tom added. Karen had a meltdown last week when they picked your bakery for their catering contract instead of her home business. Detective Martinez held up evidence bags from Karen's house. Empty Ipecac bottles, your cookie containers, and a diary detailing Emma's reactions. We need to handle this carefully, I said. Emma's safety comes first. Karen's been demanding to speak about food safety at tomorrow's PTA meeting. Perfect timing, Detective Martinez nodded. Dr. Morris, bring Emma's complete medical records. I'll have child services present too, Dr. Morris added. Emma needs immediate protection. Tomorrow, this all ends, Detective Martinez said firmly, and Emma will finally be safe. The PTA meeting room buzzed with tension as Karen took the podium, dabbing her eyes with a tissue. As a concerned mother, I must warn you about the dangerous business operating in our neighborhood. Detective Martinez stood up. Mrs. Williams, before you continue, I need you to explain something. The projector flickered on, showing the security footage of her midnight activities. That's not what it looks like. Really? Because what it looks like is you tampering with cookie deliveries at 2 a.m. Dr. Morris stepped forward, medical charts in hand. Emma's test results show ipecac poisoning, the same substance we found in your kitchen, along with Nina's stolen containers. You don't understand. I was protecting the children. By poisoning your own daughter? I stood up, my voice shaking. Making her sick just to frame me? Emma burst into tears from her seat. Mommy said I had to eat the special cookies or I'd be a bad girl. Take her into custody, Detective Martinez ordered. 2 officers approached Karen. No, wait, I can explain. Nina's business was ruining everything. The school picked her over me. Emma wouldn't even eat my baking anymore. Mrs. Williams, you're under arrest for child endangerment, tampering with food products, and filing false police reports. As they led Karen away, she turned to me. Nina, please, I'm sorry, I just wanted... Save it for the judge. I'm pressing every possible charge. 3 months later, I stood in my new commercial kitchen, proudly hanging my business license. Your restraining order against Karen got approved, Tom said, helping me unpack equipment. She's not allowed within 500 feet of you or your business. How's Emma doing? Thriving with her dad. Dr. Morris says her stomach issues completely vanished. Surprise, surprise. The bell chimed as Emma and her father walked in. Nina, Daddy says I can help decorate cookies this weekend. You sure can, sweetie. And guess what? The school ordered 3 dozen for next week's fair. Did you hear? Tom showed me his phone. Karen got 5 years. No chance of early release since she refused to show remorse. She tried sending me an apology letter from jail. I returned it unopened. The community's got your back, Emma's dad smiled. Everyone knows the truth. What would you do if someone tried to destroy your reputation by harming their own child? Would you press maximum charges like Nina did? Or show mercy since Karen was clearly struggling with severe jealousy and mental health issues? Think about it. Karen poisoned her own daughter Emma just to frame an innocent neighbor over something as trivial as cookie sales and popularity. While Nina chose to reject all attempts at reconciliation, do you think there could have been a different approach? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Would you have handled it the same way? Was Nina right to pursue the harshest legal consequences? Or should she have considered a path that included getting Karen mental health support? If you enjoyed this story of sweet revenge served with a side of justice, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more compelling stories that make you think. Your comments and perspectives help our community grow stronger. Until next time.